capital clearly shows that it's the diasporan population, not only from Nigeria, but the whole of, sub-Saharan Africa.
And that's a fine place to begin this conversation.
Thank you.
Talking about, we know the lingo, Dirty December, as it is. Last year, we saw a lot of persons, the inflow of traffic, especially those we call IJGB, those who just returned, and how they said they had fun in Lagos, as against some other states that we used to know. So we're looking at how the state intends to harness these opportunities to ensure that it boosts the internally generated revenue moving forward, since we are learning from what has happened from previous years.
Well, yes, you're right. So for us, it's really not about just the revenue.
Right.
It's about the social economic development that it will bring about the citizen. It's for us to be able to calendarize, and for everybody, when I say everybody, both the local population, the diaspora population, international audience, to be able to plan, predict, and be able to say to themselves that from October, these are the calendarized events, activities that will be happening in Lagos, Nigeria. In November, these are the activities that I'm interested in fashion, in arts, in creative industry, in digital economy, in book fair, in regattas, in masquerade events. Then you see the entertainment shows and rest of it. So that people now will plan. Right? Once you have it properly planned out, then people can make, all of their travel arrangements. They can make all of their booking arrangements. Then we also need to now stimulate that with investment. How well do we get the private sector to make more investment into real estate, especially into the hospitality business? More restaurants, more hotel accommodation, more B&B, conversions to accommodate. How well also do we now prepare the city for security, for safety, for public transportation, for us to be able to have a seamless movement of people in and out of it. When we do all of that, what you would see, which happens in other parts of the world, is that you can have an economy that will be on for 6 weeks, and that economy will keep that company for the next 12 months. What do I mean? There are parts of the world where during summer, they open for 3 months, for 2 months, and the proceeds, the sales they make during that time is enough for the next 9 months. Those are the kind of things that we can, so that it will generate a lot more, employment. You could get 50 to 100,000 new employees that they would have, a sustainable means for 2-3 months, and it will be sufficiently, grounded enough to keep them for another 6-8 months. And that's the kind of, jigsaw that we need to put together. We don't know it all, so what we're thinking through is this month we'll be setting up different levels of committee with the private sector, with government agencies, with operators, professionals in all of the verticals that I've mentioned, and we all develop a calendarized work plan that we all identify who does what, who increases what, and where does government feed into all of it. Ours is to be an enabler. Ours is to be able to provide the opportunity for the private sector to thrive, to grow, to do their businesses. We just want to create that enabling environment and push back. And that's the plan that we have.
So let's talk about the primacy of